She went to the hospital, not a fashion show. Stay tuned. God bless you on this Monday morning. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate. It is my absolute pleasure every time I come and speak with you. I pray that this video finds you well. If you like what you hear, before the end of this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Pastor Nate would be glad to have you part of the Smart family. I appreciate your support. She went to the hospital, y'all. Not a fashion show. She who, Pastor Nate? We talking about Treecey over the last couple of days. She was in the hospital. I think she's out now. And many people were talking about her appearance because she wasn't looking her best, as you can see. But she was in the hospital. It wasn't a fashion show. And I know that was ammunition for a lot of haters and a lot of people who don't like Treecey, because many people don't like Treecey. So that was like a kid in a candy shop when they saw her in that state in the hospital. I don't have a dog in the fight. I like Treecey. I like you. I pray for Treecey just like I pray for everybody else. She deserves prayer just like everyone else. That's what I do. I'm a prayer warrior. I pray for people. In fact, if you need prayer, you can email Pastor Nate and he'll be glad to lift you before the Lord when he goes in prayer. And if you don't want anyone to know that you asked me for prayer, just go ahead and send me an email. My email is in the description, and I will keep your prayer request and who you are anonymous. And just remember, those of you who have texted me and emailed me about your family members who are battling with sicknesses and disease and some who have passed away, just know that I am lifting you up in prayer. The lady was sick, so she wasn't concerned about a fashion show. She wasn't concerned about her wardrobe. And I know we as Black people, we were taught when we were growing up to always keep ourselves together. I'm sure they taught you whenever you leave the house, you make sure you look decent. Even if you're going down the street to the store, you never know who you're going to run into. But think about it. Are you thinking about clothing? Are you thinking about looking your best when you're really sick, when your health is dire? Are you really thinking about wardrobe and combing your hair? No, you in pain. You're hurting. You're at the emergency room. That's the last thing on your mind. You're trying to get comfort. You're trying to get relief. You're trying to get healed. So you're not thinking about how you smell and how you look. If you're in the house and you're local and you got family members who are local and you get an emergency call saying your son or your daughter's in a bad accident or has been rushed to the hospital and they're critical, do you think about wardrobe? No. Whatever you got on, you know what? You might slip in those slippers by the door and you going to get out of there like a bat coming up out of a cave, right? You don't care about wardrobe. I don't think you're going to go through the closet and go in the shower and try to take a shower and put on makeup. Women, I don't think you're going to do that. No, if somebody calls you about your son or your daughter, you don't care how you look. You getting up out of there. You don't think about clothes. Many of you may have been dealing with depression or may know someone who is depressed. If you're in that state, do you always think about fashion, how good you should look? No, you're depressed. In fact, it'd be good if you get up and just walk around. It's hard for you to get up. It's a challenge for you to get up and even take a shower. And some people depressed, they don't take showers for days. So when this story came about, the first thing that came to mind was a scripture in the Bible, and y'all knew it was coming. 2 Samuel 19:24. Mephibosheth went to meet David the king. And the Bible said his feet were unkept. He didn't get a pedicure, so to speak. Probably had long nails, dirty feet. His feet were unkept. His beard and mustache were out of order, was unkept. He had dirty clothes on. He was stink. And the Bible said he was, so to speak, he was depressed. He was in mourning. And many times in the Bible days, when people mourn, it reflected in their appearance. Don't smell so good. Don't look so good. Just very unkept. On the other side, as I stated earlier, we were always taught to keep ourselves clean, right? Because you never know when you have to go to the hospital. What they say, you always want to make sure your underwear are clean, right? Yeah, you don't know if you're going to get an emergency call. So you always want to make sure that you're, kind of decent. Let me ask you, if you were sick or have you been sick, did you think about clothing? Did you think about combing your hair, women? Did you think about putting makeup on? You might, because I know some people won't leave the house until they put them. They can be dying. They be like, hold on, let me, oh God, I'm sick. They're not leaving the house. They got to put something on. And so you got some people who are very conscious, but then you have those who are so sick, so overwhelmed with what's going on. The last thing on their mind is about clothing. Tomorrow, there will be no Smart Show Live. I am so sorry. Pastor Nate is overwhelmed. It's a wonder I'm making this video. I'll post a couple morning nuggets if I can this week. So hopefully we'll resume Tuesday Night Live next Tuesday. Thank you for your time. I pray that this exhortation bless you this morning. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. Till next time.